I suppose that, for lack of a better term, some people don't think that I notice shit. And like I said, for lack of a better term, but the thing is, I do notice shit, whether, for lack of a better term, it's good shit or bad shit. And I say that because, first of all, I've been going crazy on Twitter, admittedly, about, okay, I have a crush on someone, a really, 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 really strong crush on someone. I'm not going to say who, because the time's obviously not right yet, and I don't even know if the circumstances are going to work out, and that's why I'm desperately asking for prayers on the situation, and of course I'm getting judged for it, because the person's already taken, but it is what it is, and what am I going to do? I've had a crush on this person for quite some time, and I would say that it wasn't just some blind crush. It really was a person who, in many ways, has affected a lot of lives from what I've been able to observe. And people are judging me because this person's already taken. And do I have an ideal for a person that I'd like? Sure, but sometimes you can't help who you have a crush on or even fall in love with. And I've been blogging about that, and you don't think it gets, trying not to cry here. People don't even think about that, like when they leave some of the hateful comments that they leave here. Oh shit, I didn't think I'd cry with this, but if I do, you're gonna have to forgive me. And people don't think I notice the stuff that they leave on my videos and this and what have you. And like I said on Twitter and all that, I'm sure I'm not the only one going through this. And there are people out there like me who are disabled, people like me who've been abused, people like me who've just gone through some awful family stuff. I'm trying to watch my language. And I'm not the only person that's really gone through this, so hopefully this video will help people and they'll be able to say, hey, look, I've gone through this too. And hopefully, people can really see that they're not alone. And just, like I said, people don't think I notice stuff, or if I do notice stuff, well, great, I'm happy for you, and sure, I'm happy for you too, but it's like that quote in Things Fall Apart, where Akwefi, I believe her name was the second wife of Okonkwo, and she could be happy for others, but it wasn't that she was actually mad at others, because like I said, she was happy for others, but at the same time she was bitter that her own fate didn't work out. She lost, from what I recall, like 9 children, and then her only child who had lived was, of course, her only one at that point, or who was counted as her only one. And that's the same way that I feel. And like I said, people don't think I notice this stuff, and people think I'm just able to take some, stuff, and it's like, oh, it's all good. And like I said too, I know that other people are going through this, so obviously it's not just me. And again, it doesn't take away my pain. And for the people who are going through stuff too, obviously your pain, my pain might be worse than yours, or my pain might actually even be less than yours. And either way, your pain, as much as my pain, is not taken away. And for whatever reason, God really does give pain in proportion. And I don't understand it. And in my own case, it's because, I guess I said this before, because of my, God, I'm trying not to cry, because of my disability, because I really do come from a background where I've been abused, because I come from some awful family stuff. I've even talked about, and family have gotten mad at me for this, but I've even talked about where, for a long time too, because of course my great-grandma was obviously involved in the awful stuff, for lack of a better term, in the awful stuff about the Holocaust. For a long time I wanted to give my great-great-granddad the benefit of the doubt. I can't give him the benefit of the doubt anymore, and it just really hurts to know that, you know, I went through all this. I am under a third and fourth generation curse because of them, because if you count from great-grandma, so grandma, dad, me, and then if you count from great-great-granddad, great-grandma, grandma, dad, and me, so I'm in the third and the fourth generation, and it just really, I don't get it too. And like I said, people don't think I notice this stuff. Well, I notice that. You know, I notice that cousins are getting married and engaged, and like I said, not the only one who's been through this. And try not to cry, but people don't. I think that's the part that I resent the most. And people don't notice that I've been through a lot of this shit, so it's just really just unbelievable. And, well, there you go, I guess.